the 4 almost free, most overlooked ways to firm your skin naturally. Now today, let's make this a bit of a skin routine video. From waking, we'll start in the morning and we'll go through the day and then to sleeping time. I know for 2025, you guys have asked me to help you put all of these great skincare options and devices into something practical and tangible. Now, when I'm in my clinic and when I ask my patients, have you been following your skincare routine? Because sometimes I can see that they haven't. Well, they have more excuses than a kid caught with cookie crumbs on the face. And you cannot miss this. More importantly than any procedure, any $1,000 procedure that I'm going to do that day or surgery that they're going to have is their skincare routine, is your skincare routine. You'll be shocked at the results you get if you just follow it. And I'm not just talking topicals today, and it's basically free. Now, your time's valuable, so here is number 1, the wake-up call, your skin tightening wake-up call. It's cold showers. Not just cold showers, it's even worse than that. Cold morning showers, right when you get up. You shouldn't do this at night, and it'll make sense in a second when I tell you exactly what it does and why. Now, I know many of you have already told me a few weeks ago from a video, I can't do cold showers. But don't worry, I heard you. And I've crafted 3 practical tips to get you through it. And an amazing option for those who just can't do it. I do have something for you. I do understand. I get it. It's like trying to nail Jell-O to the wall. It just isn't going to happen for you. So yes, I've come up with some alternative I'll share, and I think you'll love it. So first, for those who think they can actually get through this and start it, what you want to do is start with warm and finish with cold. Just 15 seconds of the cold at the end of your clean-a-thon. I'll come back to why I said 15 seconds in a moment. Now, option number 2, you gradually lower the temperature each day, just a little bit until you get there where you want to be, which is all the way over to cold. Option number 3, focus on your breathing. Inhale for 4 seconds, exhale for 8. Actually, I say all kinds of things in that shower, and I give you permission as well. Hopefully your neighbors aren't too close. I have a window in my shower. I got to be mindful. Or you don't have guests over. That happened to me once, and my guest thought I was struggling or something in the shower. So be careful in there, but yes, sometimes being vocal is fine. Someone on the channel, when I talked about this a couple weeks ago, said, when my husband goes, I know when he's doing the cold shower because I hear it. He lets out a yelp or two. So do it. It's fine. It's worth it. Suffice it to say, they'll wonder what's happening in there, but breathe and it's okay to whoop whoop too. Now here's the real juice. For those who absolutely can't stand cold showers, meet the cold roller. It's a simple, inexpensive tool, and it's a way to help your skin in the morning kind of drain away lymphatics, especially people love it around the eyes. But yeah, the whole face can get a bit boggy or full in the morning. You just look a little bloated. You want to reduce that puffiness from your sinful last night out. I mean, sushi splurge, by the way, a top cause of under eye bags. Salt and water retention from the soy and the sauce, the sake, or insert whatever sin you want here. But what are you waiting for after the cold in the cold roller or the shower? It's that reperfusion. You see, cold rollers reduce puffiness faster than ice cubes. They've been used in cryotherapy research to enhance skin circulation. In fact, a 2020 study in Frontiers in Physiology found that cold exposure improved blood circulation and reduced inflammation, leading to firmer and healthier skin over time. Now, if all you have is ice cubes, I like that too. It's okay. It's just a little messy and you get water dripping down. And some people, they find they get too much redness with the ice cube versus the roller. Probably has something to do with the pressure and the temperature as well. But some people do get that irritation. Comment below what you do and if you like the ice cubes versus the roller. The comment section below these videos, they're full of best practices from you and subscribers here. And while you're looking at the comments, click that subscribe button if you're there. If you like this free info and helpful tips and you find you're getting benefits from my videos. For the roller, you can see here, it's important to have one end open without plastic on it so that you can roll it and get it near the under eye region. It also helps in the jawline area. So design is paramount. If you're going to invest, you may as well have the best. I make mine cleanable, medical grade. I put a protective cover with it so it stays super smooth and of course helps keep it clean. You want things bacteria free and you can clean it. If you're cleaning anything like this, even your derma roller, you can use 70% alcohol or I like Purison best. Now, I said I'd get back to that 15 seconds. Okay, here it is. Just 15 seconds is enough to trigger the benefits like a boost in collagen, your skin's scaffolding. And key for me, what I like about it, the hormonal boost, dopamine, serotonin, norepinephrine, and likely your testosterone and other hormones as well. I'll take that. And my guess is you will too. You'll be happy as a clam at high tide. Trust me, give it a try. Power tip here. Grab your mega bottle of favorite oil. Take advantage of the reperfusion. I use two types. I brought them down. Grapeseed, and this is Valona. I'll put the links if you want to see what I use. Valona is a great company because you know what you're getting. They're above board and they make everything the way I like it. And that is cold pressed, not chemical extracted. That's what you're looking for. And this is 100% pure and natural. So I get the big bottles like this. That's the other thing I like about them. And what I do, this is grapeseed. Probably one of my favorites right now. That's great for the face, particularly grapeseed is great for the under eyes, as you guys know from watching this channel. For the body, I use sweet almond oil. And here's the thing, you can stay in the shower, if that's what you're doing. You're cold, but you get this warm reperfusion. You almost feel like you're over warm while you're there, even though the ambient temperature in mine is about 55 degrees. That's how I sleep. So that's the temperature in the morning. So as you get that reperfusion, put this all over your body. Sweet almond oil, yeah, you can use it on the face too if you're asking, but I like something different sometimes for the face, like the grapeseed. But put it all over, because what happens when people's face look great? They come in, what about my neck? What about my décolleté? And who was it the other day? You guys helped me out here. Brooke Shields, I believe, came out. And she said, she talked about her labioplasty, so a surgery down there. Her thing was that the surgeon went and did stuff she didn't want done too. But my point in saying this is, put it on your buttocks. Put it on the region down there a little bit because rejuvenation down there, you get where I'm going, is a rising trend, big time. And so if you could prevent that, historically I did fillers there. Think labia majora is what I'm talking about here. Fillers are used, of course, buttocks. Yeah, people like larger buttocks, but more commonly is people doing biostimulators to smooth the buttock area. So don't forget, this is so inexpensive, and you can do it after your shower. And when you have bottles like this, particularly with a dispenser like that, and you can buy dispensers like this, if you don't get these exact oils, but they come with it, you get enough out there, put it through your body. It's well worth the few dollars that you're spending. You'll love the results. I'll put links of these exact Valona products below so you can see exactly what I'm using if you want to purchase something similar. If you've ever been to Europe, places like Baden-Baden, comment below. The same Norway, Sweden, Finland, they do a lot of hot baths, saunas, and cold plunges. I made a video from Baden-Baden, Germany last year. You go back and watch that. Clothes are even forbidden in many of the hot spring areas and the cold plunge areas. It's a beautiful town. It sits on the northwestern border of the Black Forest mountain range. It's on a small river, 10 kilometers east of the Rhine or so. It's an ancient Roman settlement. It dates back as far as 110 AD. The ruins of the Roman baths were then rediscovered and they were rebuilt. So the architecture is beautiful. The food is great. It was historically visited by the elite Romans to relieve their arthritic aches and ailments. Sometimes there's a series of even 14 baths that you sequentially grade up to and then cold plunge in between. It's absolutely amazing. Spend a couple days there and you feel brand new. If you ever need a reset, This is not sponsored in any way, but you'll love it. Just to tell you the power of what I'm talking about here. Another option for your face, especially for those of you that have my Gua Sha device, you're using the Hydroglow, many of you, for the face. This is a combination of oils that you guys asked me to put together. In here is jojoba oil, argan oil, sweet almond oil. I put rosehip in here and squalane and vitamin E. So that's a combination oil. So that's another option for you. I love face oils. Number 2 overlooked is your midday glow up. I call it the peak hour pause. It's actually a DIY avocado mask. It's amazing for hydration and, of course, that glow. This free recipe, it's actually easy to make and it's quick. I'm actually developing an avocado mask for sale right now to add to my Korean sheet mask line. But I'm 3 or 4 months away from having that. But to show you, I love avocado on the skin. Now you can do this at any time, but I know many of you work from home and take some self-care time at midday. The same time when many of you also break your fast. Me too. I work from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. I eat, then 3 p.m. workout, and then fire back up and work from 5 to 8 p.m. roughly. Then eat my second meal at 8 p.m. So this fits into my day perfectly. Here's what you need. You mash a half-ripe avocado with a tablespoon of honey, that's hydration and an antibacterial effect. Then a teaspoon of turmeric. It's anti-inflammatory, of course, and skin brightening. Then a tablespoon of yogurt. That's for gentle exfoliation from the lactic acid. Apply for 20 minutes and rinse off with lukewarm water. Just don't go too hard on the turmeric or it will leave a little yellow tinge, but the recipe above, I've never seen that. You can see what mine looks like. Here's the ingredients in a bowl. And here's a picture when they're all mixed together so you get an idea. In fact, a 2020 study in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences showed that avocado's omega-3s in particular and other antioxidants improve skin elasticity and hydration after just a few weeks of use. You can think of this recipe as happy hour for your face, kind of like a party for your skin, but you'll actually remember it. Now on to number 3, the power couple routine, retinols and glycolics. Those are indeed a power couple, married. Now, how do you do that? That's a top question I get asked on this channel. Here, you can use what you have at home, as I know most of you have a retinol and most of you have a glycolic. If you don't know what I mean by glycolic, your cream might be called an AHA cream, alpha hydroxy acid. If you want to step this up, you can even use peel pads instead of creams. So why does this work so well? Well, retinol stimulates collagen and reduces fine lines, while glycolic acid exfoliates dead skin cells to allow retinol to penetrate better. AHA creams contain glycolics. They also add glow and help diminish sunspots. Why? Because a lot of them also have fruit extracts, acids of other fruits. Look at the ingredient list here. This one's mine, but also look at the one you have at home if you have something different. I think you'll find there's a lot of fruit extracts in there. And that's why you get that peeling exfoliation kind of look. From years of resurfacing skin in my clinic, I think of it like this. Clear skin is like a spotless white shirt. It's clean, it's crisp, and effortlessly stylish. You can't go wrong. I've never had anyone walk in and say, I'd like that fine line back, or I want that sunspot back. I want that blemish back. But if you do want freckles or a mole, you can always add it to clear skin. People do it with makeup. I see even tattoos, not recommending that at all. But the fact is you can take clear skin and add what you want. You see it all over social media. But if there are blemishes, pores, and irregularities, what do people do? They're always using foundation or concealer, pro-inflammatory products to try and make it look like their skin is clear. So why not just have clear skin? Like a white shirt, you have that choice. See, no matter what, when I travel, I pack a white shirt, no matter what. Sometimes I match things before I go to a congress. I'll throw them into the suitcase, and I get there and I go, what was I thinking? I don't want to wear that. That doesn't go together. Or maybe it doesn't fit the theme of the event that I went to by chance. Then I got the white shirt. I put it on. It goes with everything. Clear skin like that, it's universal. So exactly how do you do it? Use glycolic acid one night, then the next night use your retinol. Follow with a thick moisturizer to lock in hydration on the third night. Use my QuizMD, www.quizmd.com, to find out your specific routine. It'll ask you a few questions about yourself, and then it spits out a whole routine for you. You don't need to be using only my products for this to work. It'll give you an idea of the types of products, so whatever skincare line you're using, you're fine. Science, you want some science here? Well, a 2015 randomized control, it was a trial in the Journal of Clinical and Aesthetic Dermatology, found that, ready? 38% improvement in skin firmness and texture over 12 weeks. So it's not an overnight thing like everything that we talk about in this channel occurs over time with this exact combination of retinols and glycolics. What vitamin C would go with these? If you follow me, this is a quiz you should know. What type? THD ascorbate. In fact, I include that in my retinol A. So if yours doesn't have vitamin C in it, look for THD ascorbate, because many of you will want to add vitamin C to boost that up, because that's what's needed, vitamin C, for collagen production. So you get it now. This duo kind of works like a dance. The glycolic clears the floor and the retinol can step in and work its magic. Together, they create a flawless routine. Why do I say dance? Because you'll all have different doses and tolerances. Just don't overuse these. Start slow. I have videos on retinol purging and how-tos all in my playlists, because you're all going to be dancing around this. If you have sensitive skin, you're going to back off a little on your glycolic and retinol. And if you have more robust skin or you've been doing it for a while, you're going to use more retinol and glycolics. So and things may change. You go on vacation, you have sun, you get a little flaking, maybe your diets change, you're more sensitive. You're always going to be playing with your retinol and glycolic dose. Such a top question I get asked here, and there's not one answer. How often should you use a retinol? How often should you use a glycolic? That's part of dancing around your skin, your inflammation, and using the feedback from your skin as your guide. Number 4, now we're into the nighttime. Think face taping. Why? For wrinkle-free mornings. It's not just for the 25-year-old influencers you see all over social media making a ton of money off just, I guess, the look of how tape looks. People want to click on it and see what they're doing. And of course, it's inexpensive. So how do you use it? Before bedtime. Just gently tape the frown line area. This in the forehead is where this works best. Why? Because these are dynamic, deep lines that form the furrow here and the forehead. You want to use medical grade tape. In the morning, you want to remove it and apply cold pressed oils, like the ones I showed you when you get out of the shower. You might think of something like rosehip here. Why rosehip? It's rich in vitamins A and C, which are clinically shown to boost collagen production and improve skin elasticity. Research in the Journal of Cosmetic Dermatology demonstrated that consistent face taping reduced dynamic wrinkles over how many weeks? Well, not quite 12 here, but 8. The point is, it's not overnight, like everything. Often you can train your muscles in just a few uses. So you don't need to use these forever or every night. You want to watch for tape allergies too. I think that's the one downside people see. I talked about opening the nostrils at night so you breathe through your nose. Helps with hormones in your jawline in another video. And that face tape, you can get allergies along the nose. So you have a line on the nose where you put that thing that opens it up. That's why we talked about inserting the device in the nose, those that exist. So watch that video from a few weeks ago. But tape allergies occur here too. Just be mindful what you're using. I'll try and put a couple options in the more info section below this video and pin them to the top of the comment section. Face taping might look silly, yeah, but it's like a training session for your facial muscles. Wake up looking refreshed, and no, you don't have to explain the tape to your family. That's the third most common question people ask about face tape. It's going to look stupid. It might, but you'll look better all day long likely. Now, I did make a complete video all about face taping, different types that are used. I'll put it up here. Watch that now. Keep your skin and body beautiful, healthy, and vibrant.